The coldest season is among us. Be careful what you wish for. This is all I ever wanted, and the fact I made it. Look, I thrive in the coldest seasons. While y'all tryna stay warm, that's when I'm just getting heated. I don't got no competition, man, cause niggas ain't competing. List of niggas the shit on won't stop till it's completed. YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Richie tapping back in. Look, man, first and foremost, I always gotta say this. Shout out to my new subs. If you're new to the channel, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in and subscribing. To all my subs who've been rocking with me, man, I really appreciate you guys commenting, liking, and showing up for all my videos. So today I'm gonna get into the topic. I kind of want to get into this topic. I don't know if you guys ever heard the saying, like, you are like the 3 to 5 people you surround yourself with. So whoever you hang out with on a daily basis, that's who you usually become. So as we get older, you know, we get into our jobs, we get into our lives, and, you know, as a kid, you know, you hung out with these guys, and then you kind of grow apart, and then you get into your actual routine, and you hang out with these guys, and, you know, you got to be careful about the people you hang out with once you get older, because you realize a lot of people aren't your friend, and their habits will kind of affect you. So you gotta, and that goes into your partner as well, because the people that you see on a daily basis, that's who you tend to become. You begin to talk like them, you begin to act like them, dress like them. Like it's just a form of habit. So you gotta be careful of who you aligning yourself with in the, you know, as we get older. You know, birds of a feather flock together. You know what I'm saying? And as you get older, you gotta realize a lot of people aren't your friend. I think a lot of guys, you know, as I get older, I realize I'm like, bro, I really don't have many friends, or, you know, I don't really have guys that I call. Like, I got a few good friends that, you know, I've been rocking with since I was young. But as I get older, it's hard to make friends, bro. You just get acquaintances, because a lot of people wrapped up into their own world. You know, people get married, they got kids. Like, it ain't a lot of guys. Like, if you got in a bond, you can be like, hey man, or call them, or, you know, they can help you out. You know, so you gotta be very careful. And I want to touch back on the topic. You know, a lot of people aren't your friend, and a lot of people will, you know, assert themselves around you because maybe they have something, you have something that they want, or they're just trying to get information on you. So they try to, like, they want to know personal shit, like, you know, your girl or this and that. Like, they're kind of prying you for information to get closer to you. And these people, sometimes you got to be careful, because I don't know if you guys are spiritual, but a lot of these times it be these guys have evil spirits or bad auras with them. So, you know, certain people, they might come around you and you feel a certain way, like you don't feel, you can, it's hard to explain, but that energy that they bring, you don't, and when they come around you, you feel it. Like, it's just something about them. And that right there is, you know, that right there is a lingering, you know, a spirit that people have. And that's why you gotta be careful about who you giving your energy to, who you talking to. Even women can have this. So think about that. The women that you hanging out with, whenever you choose to, you meet a girl or wherever you meet her at, you know, all that shit plays a role. So, you know, a girl can have the type of spirit, and then once you have sex, you know, y'all transfer energies. Y'all have like that soul tie at the end of the day. So you gotta be careful about who you having sex with, or you go giving your power to, because at the end of the day, you gotta recharge your social battery, your spiritual battery, bro. And whenever you fucking just giving it away, and, you know, you, like, after you know, sex is different when you have sex with somebody you actually care about, and when you just have sex with somebody you don't. Like, after you have sex with somebody you don't, you feel drained and, like, exhausted, bro. But when you have sex with somebody you care about, you kind of feel energized, or you feel good about it. And that's just the energy, the transfer of energy. Like, they took your shit. They're like energy vampires, bro. And you got guys who are just energy vampires. They come around and they suck the life force out of you. And you might be on some, bro, I'm just trying to, you know, motivate. That's why you gotta be able to block out noise. Sometimes if you gotta be alone, then you gotta be alone. And that's just the point. Like, a lot of people, they want to talk about sports, and they want to talk about games, and they just want to be negative, or they might come around and be negative about other people. And another way to know, you know, if somebody is that type of spirit, or, you know, not a good person, or if they're gonna talk shit about you, is how they talk about other people to you. Because if they talk about other people in a negative way, imagine what they tell other people about you. You know, that's the quickest way to realize is just listen to these people talk. People will, the more you listen, people will tell you exactly who they are if you just let them talk. That's how you find out. Somebody who always got something negative to say, or they always got, they never compliment nobody, or, nobody ever does anything right in their eyes. Those are the type of people you want to stay away from. And if you constantly hanging around, a lot of people be, in a group of friends just because they feel like they gotta be in that group of friends because they grew up with them. And their friends is fucking bad influence. All they want to do is smoke, drink, fuck off. You can't, they can't have a serious conversation. They still fucking around and worrying about chasing women. Or they still treating women wrong. They still want to cheat and fucking play around all day. Like, bro, you getting older. Like, and the crazy thing is, as a man, there's never really a time where you shift. It's like, we're kids and then we're teens and we have this mindset, and then one day we're supposed to be a man, and nobody, when does it click? And I think at a certain point in life, your mind just starts to change, because nobody's saying, oh, you're a man today. You just expect to be a man at 18, but it's like, bro, your whole life, how can you be something you've never been? You've been a kid your whole life, so how can your brain change to being a man? But I'm telling you, all that shit comes with experiences. The stuff that we have to face, the stuff that we have to go through, it molds you into a man, and that's when you become one. But you have to be aware of the people that you're surrounding yourself with, because if you surround yourself with negative people or people who don't have the best intentions for you, then that's what you will become. You'll become one of them. You'll be a drifter. You'll be sucked into that lifestyle. And another thing is, substances and shit like that. Like, that's why alcohol, like, okay, it's cool to drink. I'm not saying alcohol is, bad, but drinking alcohol all the time, like, if you go to the club, like me, I don't really drink like that. I don't feel the need to. It's like, but alcohol is, that's why they call it spirits. And if you notice, you go to the club, if you ever go to the club sober, you just watch shit and be like, damn, that shit don't make sense. Or you notice drunk people are always falling. And that's because once you get drunk, those spirits get into you. They're trying to push you to the ground. Once they push you to the lower level of the ground, that's when they can enter your body. They're constantly, you can't see them. We live in a different plane. Once the spirits find you and you're weaker, they push you to the ground. And that's when they can find a vessel. You're a vessel. They get in you, and that's why drunk people do shit that they don't remember, because it's not them. It's a spirit. That's why alcohol is called spirits. You know what I'm saying? Once these spirits get into you, you do shit. You start talking, you start saying things that you don't really mean. All this stuff, we're living on a spiritual plane, so you got to understand that a lot of shit that you seeing is not real, or it's something else. It's some type of other entity. So you have to be aware of the people that you surround yourself with. And if you usually have a gut feeling that something's not right, trust your gut. Always trust your gut. Sometimes it can be hard because your gut may be telling you to do something that is right, but it may be a hard decision. And at the end of the day, you just gotta trust your instincts, man. But look, I ain't gonna keep y'all too long, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you relate to it, make sure you like, comment, and leave a subscribe. And that's the video for today, man. I'll catch up with y'all next time. I'm out.